So believe it or not, this controller has absolutely everything that this controller has. And more. This is the Mobapad. This thing, I have to be honest, I've been using it for a while. I meant to make a video on it much earlier than this, but Jeeb was here, then I went to the beach. Things have been very busy around here, but we're coming back down. We're here, we're back at home. I'm trying to get caught up on some of this stuff, but I definitely wanted to make a video about this controller. This controller's pretty impressive. It's got a lot of stuff. It's missing basically nothing, but I want to tell you about it. I want you guys to know about this. I'm going to tell you where you can find it. I'll have a link in the description where you can pick it up if you want. But again, this is from Mobapad. It's actually not called the Mobapad, which I feel like it should just be called that. It's called the Chitu. Chitu. I don't know how to say it, but that's what it's called. I'll put it right here so you can see it. I'll draw it on screen. I got an iPad. I can do that now. Look at that, it's cool, right? Okay, so this thing, first off, the way it feels in your hand is very nice. It's got a nice weight. It's got these little, you can see here, it's got these little textured grips here that feel really nice. It's very comfortable. It kind of reminds you of the shape of the Pro controller, really. If you look at these, they're very similar in shape. They feel about the same. This one's got a little more grip than the Pro controller. This one's a little bit shorter maybe than the Pro controller, but it's pretty close. It's very, very close on that. But that's not even really, like, that's not the thing. And you would think maybe, oh, the back buttons on the back. Yeah, it's got back buttons. Yes, it's got those. Lots of third-party controllers have these back buttons now. We're not gonna get into great detail about them. You know what they are. You can program them from the front buttons. The first really awesome thing that this controller has going for it, it's got Hall Effect sticks, which most of you already know what that is. The sticks inside here don't use anything that has friction. They use magnets, so it's not gonna drift. This controller will not drift. So that is the first very cool thing about this controller, but there's plenty more. As I said, it's got it all. So one thing that this controller has that I thought was very interesting that not a lot of controllers have, not any, as far as I know, that are out on the market right now, except for Nintendo Switch Pro controllers, have HD rumble. This controller has HD rumble. Now I know a lot of people don't really care about HD rumble all that much, but it is nice. It's nice to have. It's much better than just some crazy aggressive rumble motor that's in most third-party controllers. It's pretty good. So we've got the Hall Effect sticks, which is more than the Pro controller has. It's got HD rumble, which the Pro controller has. Of course, it's got all the face buttons that you can see. They're all just like these, but these ones have a little bit of a trick, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you listen to them right now. That's right, all the face buttons and the trigger buttons are mechanical buttons. So they've got that click, and I gotta say, they are super low profile. I don't know if you can see that right there. Let me put it right there. Yeah, you can see that right there. They are super low profile, and they feel amazing. These are some of the nicest buttons that I have ever felt. They feel really, really, really good. So not only does this thing have great sticks, it's got HD rumble, but it's also got mechanical buttons here and mechanical buttons up here. All these buttons feel really good. The ones on top have a little bit more travel than I would like, especially for being those mechanical buttons. You kind of want them to be a real, like a hair trigger, short throw type of thing, but these ones, as you can see, it kind of takes a while to get down there to actually press the button. So they're fine and they feel good, they sound good. It's a very satisfying sound. It's very satisfying. I do like that part about it. Very good stuff there. So we've got great buttons, we've got great sticks, we've got HD rumble. Now I want to show you the D-pad. The D-pad's pretty good. And this actually isn't the D-pad it comes installed with. It actually comes off. This comes off and it comes with this one installed. Let me see, how do I put it in there? Like that? Yeah, there we go. So it comes with this one installed. It's kind of like a circle D-pad thing. I don't know. It's fine. It rolls very nice. It's probably good for fighting games. I don't play a lot of fighting games, but I could imagine it being good for maybe something like that. I mean, you don't have to worry about getting caught anywhere. It works really well in practice as well. It's a very good D-pad no matter which one of these you put in there. I've been leaving this one in, so it's got a great D-pad. Another thing that this controller has, believe it or not only does it have HD rumble, which is something you find in no controllers, it's also got amiibo support. So you can scan your amiibos in with this thing. It's basically got everything, and it works very well. There is literal to no latency on it. It works the first time. Honestly, it's got a lot of stuff. It's crazy. It has absolutely everything. Now, there's one thing about this controller that I will admit I have not tried out. It does have an app. So just like the 8-Bit Do stuff where you can go onto their app and kind of change things and do all the stuff you want to do to it, you can do that with this controller too. It's got a lot of stuff. I have not used the app. It's just not something I really need. But if it's something you're looking for, if you're looking at the 8-Bit Do and you like that app, this has it too. Now here's the thing. This controller is $55. It has all the stuff it has, and it's 55 bucks. I have to be honest, this might be the best deal on the internet when it comes to pro controllers for the Nintendo Switch. It has absolutely, I don't know how many times I've said that in this video, but it's got everything. It literally has everything. Now I wanna talk about a few things that I don't, oh, it's got a turbo button. It's got a turbo button. I wanna talk about something I don't like, and there are a few tiny things, they're not big. One thing which I find very strange, and I wish this would not happen, but this M, this logo right here, for some reason, it lights up, which is fine, but then it just fades out and then lights back up again and fades out and lights back up again. It's really annoying. It's bright. I wish that didn't happen. I don't know if there's a way to turn that off in the app. It is slightly annoying. I have to be honest about that. Other than that, I mean, this is a solid controller. For $55, it's built like a tank. Like I said earlier, the weight is perfect. It's not quite as heavy as a Pro controller, but it's right there with it. It feels good, charges USB-C. You can use it on Switch, Android, iOS, Windows, you know, all the stuff you can basically do with all the other third-party controllers. It's got everything you need. I would say if you are looking for a controller right now, 2023, late in the game, this is a very good option. I would definitely look at it. I have a link to this down below. I do want to thank Mobapad for sending this over. This has honestly been the controller I've been using. As you guys know, I did include this in my What's in My Bag video. I have been carrying just this, but lately, this one's kind of taking its place. It's really nice. I do like the mechanical buttons. It's probably my favorite part. But guys, let me know what you think about this down in the comments. I wanna know your opinion on this controller. Have you tried it? Do you have one? Are you gonna get one? Are you gonna hit the link in the description? Are you going to buy your own? Tell me in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, make sure you are subscribed, we'll see you in the next one.